What's up, you guys? It's your girl Tymarrahgi, and today we're getting into another install. Now, today's install is from Onemore Hair, and if you guys read this title, you already know this is going to be a detailed step-by-step glueless install. Now, this is a frontal unit. It's a lace front. It's a 13x4 and it's 30 inches, and it is pre-plucked. So I'm just showing you guys like really closely onto the inside construction of this unit and the lace in the knot so you could see how pre-pluck it is. And I did not actually pre-bleach this unit, and this unit does not come pre-bleached, so I'm just installing it straight out the box. So when I am getting kind of lazy and I do not feel like bleaching my units, you can pull a wig off that's not bleached. Like, you can pull it off and it can look really cute. So I just put that same lace tint spray that I put on my cap, I put that on my lace on the unit, and it blended perfectly because the knots are small. Now, if you're working with the bigger knots, it's going to be kind of hard to camouflage it, but as you guys can see, like, the unit does not look like I didn't bleach it. It actually looks pretty good and it looks ready to install. So if you guys ever are like rushing with a unit and you don't have time to bleach it, you guys can do this and you will still get the same look. So now I'm just cutting the unit on both sides so it can fit ear to ear flawlessly. And this unit wasn't like a big problem with trying to get it to fit. It was just I had to cut off the extra piece of lace. Now, I showed you guys that bold hold liquid gold because this is a glueless unit, so I am using all glueless adhesive products for this install. And when I am working with glueless units, especially frontals, I like to cut the lace off first. Typically when you're working with a closure, it's not that much lace, so you could cut the lace after with a closure, or even cut it before. But with frontals, I always like to cut it before, because if you're gonna be like cutting your lace and stuff after using glueless products, you're gonna get that white cast and it's gonna be pretty hard and pretty frustrating, especially if you're a beginner. So I would suggest cutting the lace beforehand. And with the bold hold liquid gold, I just like to put it on my finger and rub it around the perimeter of my hair. And I did not do a bald cap because this is glueless products, so I just have like a cap on, but it's not molded on my head. And these units are, you know, good, like they're not harsh, so I can put it directly on my hair and I won't have any problems. Now, with the bold hold liquid gold, you do not blow dry it beforehand. You put the product on, you lay your lace down, and then you blow dry it. So just keep that in mind. So if you are like a beginner, I would suggest to just go through it on sections and you'll be fine. But the technique that I did use for this unit, I used the bold hold liquid gold as like my base to like grip the unit on, so that I can go back in with the even spray that you guys are going to see, and I can just go ahead and spray that down and blow dry, and I can like use both hands and I don't have to worry about my unit not being secure. So I use the bold hold liquid gold just to give me that anchor so that everything won't feel loose when I'm going in with my spray.
Speaking of time, who stopped it? That's the feeling that I get when we lock lips. I got the weed at the crib and the liquor too. I fuck your soul, I release in your spiritual. I be your muse, bring your easel and pencils too. Here you go, you try and tease with them pictures. You could ride on me just like you ride the elliptical. She said I'm trying to keep it tight for my nigga. Girl, I like your last nigga, all I need is mental. You know I'll work you out, get you right with your physical. Oh wait, that's another interlude. Asking all the questions, girl, you know I don't do interviews. It's pitiful that when I'm with them other bitches, I pretend it's you. Oh, you work at Kohl's, you in dental school. Wife and now you folding clothes, cooking dinner too. Young Tiller, girl, I'm known as Pen Griffey too. It's only right that I swing by and hit it too. First base, second base, third base. I'm trying to get you in your birthday. Oh, I know these other niggas thirsty, but please never entertain them, cause that would hurt me, you feel me? I know you feel me.
And another tip, you guys, when you're working with glueless adhesives and putting on glueless units the way I'm doing it like this, I would really suggest that you guys just take your time and do it section by section if it is your first time, because working with glueless products can be easy and it can be hard at the same time if you don't know what you're doing. Because like it's not like gripping hard like a lace glue, and you don't have to worry about anything else after you cut it. These are like gentle products, so you really have to like strategically do these steps so that you can come out with a good install and it's not like stressing you out or like it's really hard. So just go section by section, and if you do it exactly what I did in this video, I guarantee you it will be easier for you.
Pray you get that job in Tampa. That's only 4 hours away. Take a car, take a plane, baby, whichever is faster. Whichever one is in the hassle. Oh, damn, yeah, man.
So my unit isn't melted all the way, but before I go ahead and melt it down for real, I wanted to go ahead and, get my middle part precise, because by this time I kind of knew I was going to do a middle part. Sometimes when I be starting my installs, I really do not know what the outcome is going to be unless I do have like an inspo picture, or if I have a style in mind that I want to do. But like in this case, I knew I wanted to do some middle part curls, so I went ahead and got that middle part together. And being that I did not like bleach the knots beforehand, you can see that it is kind of dark and it's not giving that bright scalp type look. So I am going in with my makeup just to perfect that part, so it can give the illusion that the knots are bleached and the wig is ready to go.
I'll work you out, get you right with your physical. Always just another interlude. Asking all the questions, girl, you know I don't do interviews. It's pitiful that when I'm with them other bitches, I pretend it's you. Oh, you work at Kohl's, you in dental school. Wife and now you folding clothes, cooking dinner too. Young Tiller, girl, I'm known as Pin Griffey too. It's only right that I swing by and hit it too. First base, second base, third base. I'm trying to get you in your birthday. Oh, I know these other niggas thirsty, but please never.
So now I'm going in with my lace melt spray by Eben, and I'm just following it up with my dryer, my blow dryer on the cool setting. And I don't recommend using the hot setting. I recommend using the cool setting for this because it dries a lot quicker. And when you are spraying like other liquids on top of already the glueless adhesives that you did put on, you do run the risk of your hair of the lace like detaching and it like slipping, and now you got to go ahead and like put it right back on. So make sure that you have the blow dryer like strictly on your head. That's why I did those other layers beforehand, so that it could be like an anchor for me, so I wouldn't have that problem. Because when I used to do my glueless units in the past, I used to have like problems, and I'm like, why is this not working? It's because you have to do it a certain type of way. So after I went ahead and sprayed everything, I went ahead and I just put my little elastic band on. And after I have my elastic band on, I'm just, trying to perfect my part a little bit with my hot comb.
Pray you get that job in Tampa. That's only 4 hours away. Take a car, take a plane, baby, whichever is faster. Whichever one is in the hassle. Oh, damn, yeah, man. Oh, never knew, no, I never knew that you be a freak and a friend too. Yeah, you into everything I'm into. Oh, I got something that I could lend you. Oh, a piece of mind, baby. Come and get a piece of mind. Yeah. Say you gotta work from 3 to 9. Oh, I get you home by a decent time. Wait, fuck your bed, you can sleep in mine. Yeah, let's make it happen, girl. I need some time. Speaking of time, who stopped it? That's the feeling that I get when we lock lips. I got the weed at the crib and the liquor too. I fuck your soul, I release in your spiritual. I be your muse, bring your easel and pencils too. Here you go.
So now, you guys, I'm going in with my makeup a little bit just to, make sure that everything is looking how it's supposed to. And I am about to start these baby hairs, you guys. Now, I feel like my unit wasn't still as melted as I wanted to be. So I went ahead and I sprayed a little bit more of that holding spray and just make sure that my baby hairs, the base of them, are going down. And then I melted my hair a little bit more after I did my baby hairs, so it can just give me that look. Because right here I was getting kind of scared, y'all, and I was like, I feel like this unit is kind of going downhill. Like, I feel like I kind of was doing a bad job right here. Like, that's what I was feeling like with these baby hairs. But eventually it came together because you guys seen the finished product in the thumbnail already. But like, this is just a tip, you guys. If you guys are getting kind of discouraged when you're doing your hair, just follow it through, just finish it through, and just try to do everything you can to not make it go down south. Because, you know, if you're doing baby hairs, stuff, your baby hairs can literally make or break your look. Me, preferably, I kind of am not a fan of how I did my baby hairs for this look, but I still feel like it did not look crazy. But I feel like I could have done it a lot better, but I still feel like the look did look good. So that's a plus for me. But you know, I still feel like I could have did it just a tad bit better. You know, I don't know.
Sipping something, bumping big, hypnotized with her. Pray you get that job in Tampa. That's only 4 hours away. Take a car, take a plane, baby, whichever is faster. Whichever one is in the hassle. Oh, damn, yeah. Never knew, no, I never knew that you be a freak and a friend too. Yeah, you into everything I'm into. I got something that I can lend you. A piece of mind, baby.
Now, you guys, before I went ahead and started these curls, I did put my elastic band on for a couple more minutes before I started these curls, and that was off camera because my camera had died. So just make sure you like melt it a little bit more, because you guys see the difference between how it looks like now while I'm curling and how it looked before. It looks like a little bit more melted, and that's because I went ahead and let it melt it a little bit more. But I'm just using my T3 curling iron, and I'm using it kind of like a wand curler, because my I broke it. Like, I don't even remember how I broke my T3 curling iron, and that curling iron is such a good curling iron. I'm so mad I broke it. I gotta get a new one. But if you did break your curling iron, or if you want a different type of vibe with your curling iron, you can do it like a wand curler, and it's still gonna give you like pretty curls. So I just curled away from my face, and especially for beginners, I feel like this is like an easier alternative, because it's crazy to me, a lot of people do not know how to really curl their hair with a barrel curling iron, which is crazy. Comment down below if y'all don't know how to curl your hair with a curling iron, or if it's hard for you, or if you do know how to do it. Because like me personally, I feel like that's what I started with. I started with the curling iron, and straightening curls for me wasn't something I really love to do. Like, I just feel like when I talk to a lot of people or hear a lot of people doing their hair, it's backwards. It's like everybody knows how to do straighten curls for real, but when it comes to a barrel curler, it's kind of hard, and it's like the other way around for me. Like, I don't know. I mean, I mastered straighten curls now, but when I first started doing hair, like, barrel curls was my go-to, and it was something like really easy for me. But you guys, after every curl, I'm just spraying holding spray, and before the curls, I'm spraying holding spray too. And I did spray heat protecting on my hair before, but the holding spray I feel like works, and it helps your curls last. And for this top portion that's like kind of closer to my face, I wouldn't say it's like the bang portion, because I really didn't cut the hair that much. So for this top portion, I did go ahead and do it with a clip so that it can give us like more body in the front. And I'm doing the exact same thing for the other side, curling everything away from my face, and I'm gonna clip the top. And I spray holding spray on the curls after I was done, and I let the tops sit for about 10-15 minutes. I just went around the house, did some stuff I needed to do, and then I came back and took the curls out.
Say you gotta work from 3 to 9. Oh, I get you home by a decent time. Wait, fuck your bed, you can sleep in mine. Yeah, let's make it happen, girl. I need some time. Speaking of time, who stopped it? That's the feeling that I get when we lock lips. I got the weed at the crib and the liquor too. I fuck your soul, I release in your spiritual. I be your muse, bring your easel and pencils too. Here you go, you try and tease with them pictures. You could ride on me just like you ride the elliptical. She said I'm trying to keep it tight for my nigga. Girl, I like your last nigga. All I need is mental. You know I'll work you out, get you right with your physical. Oh wait, that's another interlude.
So now I'm just taking those little curls out on the top, and you can see how more defined they are than the other curls that I didn't have sitting. If you guys prefer to let all of your curls sit so they can give you like 10 times more body than mine, you can, but I just wanted the front to give a little bit more than the rest of my hair, and I wanted the other curls just to be like cute waves. And I'm just taking a wide tooth comb and brushing away from my face and pushing it forward. And another tip for you guys, if you want that, like if you want it to like that like bang part of your face, like the top towards the front, if you want that to like give like a bang look, you can take your hot comb and just kind of mold it into place. I feel like that's where a lot of people go wrong, and that's where I had to discover when I was first doing my hair and trying to figure out how to get cute middle part curls. You literally have to mold the front yourself. It's not just gonna happen when you curl your hair. I mean, sometimes it happens depending on how you curl your hair and how you cut it, how you layer it. But if you guys just want, you know, something subtle, really cute like this, you do want to use your hot comb to like mold the front so it can be exactly how you want it. And once you have your curls exactly how you want them, I would suggest going back in with some holding spray just so they can hold for a little bit longer and stay and look real cute. You guys, I really love this hair. I love this install. I love the curls. Like I said before, you know, I had some reservations about my baby hairs, but I mean the curls and stuff just made me like the style as a whole. The hair was very easy to work with, and I pretty much guarantee if you was to bleach the unit, the knots will bleach so well because the knots are really small, and that's what we love. You want to look for small knots with these units so you can like bleach the knots flawlessly. But I feel like these curls came out so cute. The hair is really good. So if you guys want all the information on this unit, you guys already know, make sure you guys click that description box down below and shop One More Hair. And also, you guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also comment down below any other hairstyles you would like to see me do. And if you guys have any questions, make sure you guys comment down below. And do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe and share, because we are on the road to 200K. And I love you guys so much. Stay blessed. GI babies, we out.